No camera. Tired chill, just super short exploration stream. Just gonna knock off a few items here and there. So some of the items we had to get were a heart in the desert, a tree on the map. There's also a place with a bunch of birds. Like some sound under my feet. I don't know if that's in the city part. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's in the city part or in the part. Actually, the game's too loud. Or in the part to the southwest. The Kino area. I don't remember what it's called. I mean, it's the place with the 4 different paths you had to read the riddle for. And the stamina was in the bug nest. It's awesome. Should probably get that out of the way. Probably what we should have done is read the rest of the hints. Well, that's okay. Thing is, the hints are randomized, so we might just get the same one over and over. But we're in the risk of having to do like 10 separate trips when we could just do a few at once. I heard something outside. I couldn't tell what it was. I didn't expect to be really hearing anything. As you, it sounded like an assault rifle going off. Or it was like a helicopter, or it was like something else like that, like a quick like boo 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 like that. Are you out there shooting people? Just don't shoot me, man. Thanks. Oh my god. What of it? No, I was League was such an evil person. The place with all of the vultures they're talking about, is it the end of this area? Or is it in a different area? Like the Kino area? Okay, that's what I was thinking, yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to come back to get out of here anyways. Let's go do the other thing first. Yeah, that's what I figured. That's where they all were. I didn't know if they were right there or if they're in the Kino land. I think I've been to this before. I just forgot about it. Are you sure? I remember a box like this, but maybe you're right. Cold female. What's up, Igor? What is over here? I see the X marks the spot. Oh. Just break 3 of them, dude. Okay. Yeah, you're probably right, though. I mean, it doesn't matter either way. I wouldn't have known. I saw the axe, but only just now, right? To break the 3 boxes, too. I figured it was just, you know, respawning just so that you could jump over it. This is what I thought just now. Wasn't the case. Fastest way to get through here, I think we want to take the path to the HQ and then walk out the front from the inside. Maybe not. Maybe we should just go through this whole ruin. I can fly over it, so. Not the quickest thing, but I don't know what it is right here, never mind. It's quite quick. How much did you use the Berserkers thing during the secret boss? Yeah, as my thing is just like, you could do that. Problem is you need to have good healing and a good chance to use it. So if you just had a shitload of healing, you did. Yeah. I could find good moments on that super boss to figure out some safety strats, then with gold Paro eggs, might try to abuse it. Getting caught by these bastards, man. What am I doing here? Is this the entrance? It's weird because when you come back through, yeah, it is the entrance. There's a fucking rock in front of it, but then when you leave it from here, it doesn't have a rock, so it's not a great landmark. Alright, so let's grab the moon rock from the castle. Said there was some in the 2 towers. You're gonna have to point out where that dog is, that kobold, for me. I can't be arsed to run around that fucking tower too much. Near the top, man. Oh, Jesus. That area really needed just like a ladder that dropped from the top. It's crazy it does not have one. Too much momentum. Let's just get the last stamina. Let's get it over with. At least we get good music. And I think I remember what it said. I think it said it was a weirdly colored trap, like fly trap. I'm assuming what we do is either get eaten by the red one because there's two purples, or we kill the purple, or we kill the red one, then like maybe sink next to him. Problem is ways away here. Sorry, I'm a bit shittier at speaking. I'm just like really tired and kind of chilled out. Oh god, he's coming. There is one here. You could just tell me since I'm here, or give me like a hint. Oh god, that room. I have to like destroy one of the nests. Yeah. I'm worried it's gonna be high up instead of low down. Low down's easy to get to. This room. Okay. Just let him eat me. The keto music. It's good music, dude. Oh, I see what's happening. If we have to feed him bugs or something, dude. And then he's like moving the one on the bottom right. Or some dumb shit. Oh. I remember seeing this thing turn at some point, but I didn't really like care. It just was like a weird thing that happened. There's so many moving parts in there, it was hard to really... Oh nice, dude, the jellyfish cave. Yeah, this is like ultra secret, dude, like what the fuck? Oh, there's another area. Oh, moonstone. Is this the one? It's a nice little remix. Where was it? Oh, it's way over there. Turn indicator. This flower. Why am I thinking of Aquaria right now? What the fuck's wrong with me? Yeah, really. Oh, mate. I could tell the jump was just a little short, but I was like, there's no way they want a peak jump. They wanted a peak jump. It's cool, man, the game it keeps on giving. Will be sad to see it go for sure. It's been a very steady, comfy, just solid time. That's alright. What is this dev working on nowadays? These devs. And sorry, my throat's also probably a little shitty because I just brushed my teeth and flossed. And sometimes something gets stuck in my throat. Ugh. There's another project though. That's good. Oh, really? Jeez, I figured this did well. Yeah, I imagine you just go to like a different country or whatever. Yeah, they're not my favorite ripper. Oh, the brother? That'd be cool. Jeez, did this really not sell enough? Or did they have like really big ambitions for it? Space Adventure Man. Like the Geo guy? Or am I, or her brother's kid. He's in space right now. That's the idea, right? I guess they did spend a lot of time on it. How many reviews does it have? Hopefully it gets like a steady bit of sales. Well, 1,400. Why is this game's reviews like weird, man? I've never even looked at them yet. Just combat. That's a shame. It's so hard using Steam reviews for anything, because I was thinking of like not playing Nobody Saves the World, even though it has like decent reviews on Steam, because it just looks kind of iffy, but it's rated higher than this, and this game's really good. So it's like, it's just such a weird thing. I don't even want to look at these reviews. I don't even want to look at them. You know, it's just like ultra filtering. It's like I get having some issues with it here and there. Sure, why not? I mean, that's fair, right? It's not like it's beyond approach or anything. It's just like overall, it's really good. Also, I need water. My throat hurt a bit. I'll be right back. But I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't really care about reception. I'm really saying something as I'm getting up. I only care about reception in that, like, I like it to keep selling, right? I like how it has a constant burn. That makes me a little sad, man. I'll be right back. Well, at least they're still making the games. It's not fucking Dash spam Hollow Knight shit, man. People bitching, I guess. Oh, I'll have to give it like a thumbs up. I don't really want to write like a big review. I already do enough discussion here. Maybe I'll say a few things. Maybe I just want to boost the score a bit. Not that one man will do that much, but... But there we go. Yeah, that'd be a neat framing. I've only written one review and it's for the Psyche Man. That's the thing, it's like if a game's overly like too well received, whatever, I don't have like some mission to need to like pull it down or something. But it sucks when a good game doesn't get as much recognition as it deserves. Like the value on this game, the amount of content that's like pretty fucking well thought out, solid. Between the puzzles, just the visuals, the secrets, like it's just pretty well done, man. And you know, you could say maybe, you know, it's not your style of combat, maybe it's too methodical or too deliberate, too slow, the stamina regen's too slow, but it's not like it's unfun, and it works for the puzzling and it works for the movement and the level design, so it's like I don't really think of it as like a as some kind of crazy detractor, man. But it is like we said, though. I mean, it's a game for people who really like to explore shit. If you're just busting through it, like, yeah, I mean, maybe the experience is different. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to read some shit, but I'll probably throw in at least like a micro review. I mean, I'd like to write something well written, but I just saw that guy go in here. I hope this is it. Oh. Yeah, it's just a big part of the game. Is this not what we were looking for? Damn, dude. Another wall hidden? I mean, like I said, not everybody's gonna enjoy like ultra secrets. I think that's more a matter of taste, but like if you do, it does it well. Like I wouldn't go into like some sports games fucking review and be like, oh well, I don't like it because it's a sports game or something. Not that I don't like sports games, but yeah, I think it's just some kind of like element of missing the point. Because if you just play this through campaign, like I said earlier, it's not like godly, deep, smooth combat, because it's not honestly a game that's like ultra, you know, just about the combat. I think there's enough like complexity to the tools, or like utility to the tools, I guess. I guess if you're just busting through, like, I mean, yeah, I mean, maybe it'd come across a little shittier because then you're pretty much just focused on the combat, is what I'm trying to say. And just like the bare bones exploration. I don't know. Like, I'm not saying the game's without fault, but I could never see a negative review. Unless you're just totally not into it. And then, yeah, at that point, it's like, I mean, to me, it's like, I think it's fine if you don't like something and you have like, you know, just some negative thoughts about it. But I think if you're gonna leave like a critical review, like Steam or something, it's like, I don't know, man, there's some kind of boundary between it not being your type of game and it being a bad game. Like, you need to actually draw that line. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of subjectivity there, whatever. I don't know where this moonstone you're talking about is. These bugs are ridiculous. I mean, I'm sure for a lot of people, like, that's not as visually striking as, like, you know, fucking, like, Hollow Knight or something, and that's, like, some kind of just gold standard. No, can you? Oops. Okay, yeah, I was looking around for another, but bugs weren't hanging out. Yeah, I'll have to write like a little something. I'm trying to think of a lot of situations where like I thought something was like really solid and it didn't get like great reviews. It probably happens often. Usually with like good games, I don't tend to actually look at the reviews as much as I do shitty games. Did I get a moonstone just now, or did I miss it? Okay. So I could like punch it in. Jesus, these bugs, man. How about a break, lads? Looking mighty tired. Yeah, I mean, I don't even have a top 10 list, so I can't go that far for any game. But that's just kind of how I felt with this game, though. It's like if I tried to break it down and find like little spots here and there, it's like we could probably make arguments for some stuff. But when it just comes down to it, like I've put in like 60 hours, and it's just been a constant enjoyment. It hasn't let up. Very rare I've even felt like a twinge of boredom or even irritation. Only sometimes, and it's usually like I'm tired and it's like something with stamina or like fall back. There's just like enough variety there. And that's the thing, it's not like it's introducing some kind of extreme novelty, is my deal, right? It's not like an Outer Wilds where it's like extremely fresh to get by. It's like everything here is pretty like, you know, tried and true, right? I mean, it's cooking, it's melee combat with a little bit of range, bows, bombs, you know. But how they use those, the little extra mechanics here and there, the level of detail, the density of the areas, the variety, just having enough respect for the player to have a lot of these crazy big areas and secrets that you could very well just never see. And having that all the time, it's just fun. I don't know. Like, yeah, like if you just like upgrading and collecting and exploring, and that's my thing, is like it's, if you just like the Metroidvania genre in general, it's like there's no reason you wouldn't like this. Well, okay, I shouldn't say that. I really, I mean, I don't think the combat is like super fucked or anything. I don't think the combat's like, you wouldn't play it for the combat. But you don't, this game isn't about just combat, right? It's like La Mulana, right? Like, like, that's not, like, yeah, the combat exists. The bosses can be fun, the combat can be fun, but it's not about that. And as long as it's not like a big detriment, or it's like adding some positive somewhere in there, it's like, it's fine. I think that's one thing that people just like, yeah, like maybe they conflate like one issue like that with like the whole thing, or yeah, like missing the point. The thing is, like, I don't even think the combat's like bad. Like I said, yeah, it's not like flashy. It's not like, you know, I'm dashing around and it's the Souls kind of feel, you know, it's like a Hollow Knight or something. Which is a great game, but like, that's part of it, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to read some takes on it. I think it's one of those things I wouldn't really care if, like, the game still did well enough for them. You know, it's like Drakengard's considered fucked, but it's not like it killed Yoko Taro's career or anything. What the fuck? Oh, I went in the hole. And I like Drakengard quite a bit. The thing is, Drakengard has some like really obvious like good shit about it too, but if you get obsessed with the combat and that, alright, like, you'll miss those bits. Dude, just fucking... I do think the stamina's a little annoying, but like, that's about it. It's more that you just get in a lot of situations where like... God. Actually, a bitch getting back up here. Okay. Without the nests. There's just a lot of situations where you're not in a combat scenario. And like your stamina is still like a big issue. I don't think it's like, but the thing is, I think it's like such a non-thing. It's like, it's not a huge deal at all. Like it's there, and it's not like I think it's perfect, but that's the difference. Is like, I don't think it's like perfect, but I don't think it's a problem. Is it just that one like down there in the middle now? Sure it is, yeah. That seems a little ghetto. Interesting choice. I think it'd be another thing too if it was a passion project that was just like a few hours long, you know, like this feels like it was probably a gargantuan amount of time and effort. Jesus, that was Because I was trying to break those earlier in the game, and I was like, oh, these are just such a bitch, man. The game's been so good about not having, like, really stupid shit be, like, the fucking... the answer. That I just kind of just moved on from it. Yeah, like, that's probably more of a standout. It's just kind of, like, really janky and not super fun, and... like, yeah, that's not even a crazy secret, right? Like, I mean, you think about the other secrets in this game, between the puzzles and the movement and stuff you gotta do, and whether you even notice it, like, oh, you're walking and then you hear wood on the ground or something, like on sand, like, you know, that's much more interesting, clever. You have to break, like, the 3 boxes with, like, an X on the tree. It's like stuff we just did, right? Like, that shit's, like, more cute and you might not even notice it. Oh my god, these guys. But, like, you could easily make the assumption there's something inside of a nest you can blow up. You just assume you're not, the devs wouldn't do it is why you don't find it. Because it's just fucking annoying as shit, right? So it's very different. Because as you go, you're trying to break those all the time, dude. These bugs also are, like, really fucking shit. These guys are a little much, I would say. Like, no single bug is, like, completely fucked. These guys, maybe. It's that they come in, like, a quantity you've never seen with any enemy. And I don't think they made them simple enough for something that comes in such high quantities. They needed to be even more simple. Because you tend to fight a lot of enemies that are that simple, but there's just, like, 1, 2, right? Yeah. It'd be fine if you could just get out easily, but, like, the problem is you have to be spearing shit slowly, and then you're fucked. I like the idea of, like, a bunch of bugs coming at you. You have to run out. There's just, like, you have to slow down, so... Anyways. Yeah. I mean, I still like the bug area, especially the music, but... if there's any, combat that could be overwhelming, it's probably in there. But I think, if anything, I would say that adds to, like, at least a level of spice for me. Because you don't... like, it's just one area, and it's, like, a spicy little bit of challenge. I think that's totally fine. It's only on return that you're like, oh god, right? Like, you don't have to re-go through an area like that. You did save it, because I would have to have gone back. I appreciate it. Thanks, bub. How can I repay you? Oh my god, the emote. I'm gonna put Mario as one of them. The Gasm one. Yeah, I do want to get one of me wife. So look through all the stuff you gave me. Don't know if I have a good one. Oh, good fitting one. Yeah. I'll only let you be that picky for bits because you're the only one. I mean, I still like to take feedback, of course, but yeah. What more wide use stuff that I know a lot of different people would like. Funkies and shit. That's probably pretty good. You should just submit something for that, man. I'll just take it and put it in there. Trying to offload the work, buddy. Don't you see? Yeah, no. Oh, I hate having do it. I feel like I should just put some kind of like default like sub badge. I've still not done sub badges. It's been like fucking years. I just don't like have an artist or want to pay an artist. I don't even know like who or what I would do to get like a series of sub badges. It's like I could, but maybe I should just get like a default one. But then just something. I don't know. The emotes matter more than sub badges for me. Okay. On the Mary wall, like the first wall? The Mary wall. Is that what she mean? Yeah, it just sounds like it's a bunch of weird NPCs or something. We'll see. I'm gonna go get the one that you have to fight a bunch of dudes. Where did they say? The southern fields? Did they mean the fields I'd been in before? Below them. Jeez, that's such a specific spot. Like right here. What a goofy path. It's pretty easy to never get a fight here. I gotta say, I don't really care for the moonstones from enemies. I think it's fine if there's like unique fights, right? Like red fights, or there's like certain areas where red fights will spawn or sit at, and you have to do like a little combat challenge in the overworld. That's totally fine. Maybe there's only a certain amount of reds that spawn and they won't chase you ever again if you kill them all, and then they drop moonstones. Totally fine. But just RNG and in certain areas, it's like, a little goofy. Especially this fight. It's like I've already seen this fight a million times. Who's this dude? Hello? Fucking moonstone goes flying, dude. Yeah. And I mean, in any other game, this would just be a common thing you do. And in this game, I feel like there's usually such a high bar for some of these kinds of things that when you have a couple of shitters like this, it's like, they stand out a bit more. This makes me think I should try Nobody Saves the World. You just can't trust fucking reviews. I wish I knew somebody who played that game. Because what I see in a lot of reviews is it's like people complain about like the structure of the game getting just really grindy, and you're grinding these different forms you transform into just non-stop. Did he? I'll have to ask him. It's like I liked Guacamelee. It's like it's the same dudes, but like I don't know, man. It looks like it could be interesting, but it looks like it could be boring. The thing is just it's gonna be on It's on Game Pass and it's gonna leave next month. I'd have to squeeze it in around the Hitman Marathon. Like from what I've watched of it, and I've watched a little bit, I'm like, it just looks a little boring, but like watching stuff is not always the best indicator, because when you get your hands on something, it's a bit different. Oh. She said her mom's in Dea? Where's her fucking mother out here? This is a big city. Oh, they're both of them. I see. It's probably hurt. So is this just like you have to keep reloading this wall and noticing there's a new generic to talk to? Yeah, I could see why it's super missable. Because I wouldn't even notice, right? I mean, you know, the art style works, but the NPCs don't stand out very hard. And why would you come back to here like a shitload of times, too? If they were NPCs that stood out more, it'd be one thing, but... not really. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you came back a lot, yeah, I guess you would notice, sure, but... I mean, it's cute, you know. Some secret for you to find there. It's just not like a super compelling secret. It's kind of just some random spawning NPCs. When you come in and out of an area, you're not gonna come too much. Alright, let's go check more. I figured I would have stopped by now, but I'm enjoying the convo. We're not gonna do any bosses though, I'm too tired. I just like exploring, collecting. It's funny to play like Astronaut, I can barely stomach doing any, like 100% that. I mean, it was a fun little game, I don't think it's bad, but... meanwhile, in the 60, 70 hour gargantuan game, keep going. Oh, the tournament challenge. Yeah. I was just like, you know, like, I'm not gonna go get the 100% because, like, the map and all that is just not juicy enough and the secrets aren't fun enough to find. Like, the movement was fine as, like, a Metroidvania that was just trying to have, like a touch of, like, mixed linearity, right? Like, it's more platforming challenges and combat challenges. And like a bunch of linear areas cobbled together into like a Metroidvania, and I think that's totally fine, but it means I'm not going to be interested in the exploration. Right? So... I just maybe not want 100% it. I just didn't feel like I worked with it, but this game is like it's all about it. No map? Why do you need a map? It's very rare I feel like I got lost anywhere. Most zones are like straight lines with just a bunch of diversions. Like branch off, right? Like at most you're getting like, you know, the first temple where there's like a few floors and then some areas you come back to later. Usually the rooms look different enough, and there's enough like little landmarks you can remember it. Yeah, Mole Caves is a bit crazy, because it's a lot of falling and a lot of bugs, and it's really hectic, so you can lose your way. A little less landmarks. I mean, I would say, you know, the last area would be, but they give you a map, right? Like, no one even goes out of its way to give you a map. I don't know, trust me, like, I've played some games that feel like they need some fucking maps. Like, this game, like, you just have a little bit of, like, memory. Just a little bit, and it's plenty. If I had a map, I'd probably be obsessively checking it all the time. And it's like, yeah, sure, I mean, it would help, but, like, yeah, I don't think it really needs it, and you might lose a little bit of that exploration feel. Maybe is what the goal was, not having a map. Like, if you know where every room is and everything that connects it. I mean, maybe it's supposed to be more immersive this way. I don't know. I mean, I think you could have a map, but it's like, eh. I mean, what would the map... it would just have to be a map per area, right? To show the rooms. But a lot of places are connected in weird ways through, like, you know... Oh, excuse me. It's not like Symphony of the Night or something where, like, you always go up to get to the up room, right? There's a lot of doors and rooms you go in, and your little teleporters. I guess teleporters would be fine, but no. I mean, I guess it'd be fine, but yeah, I think you could have one, but I don't think it's a problem. Is what I guess what I'm trying to say. Like, it could totally be fine having one, but it's just not needed, right? Like I said, the landmarks, how a lot of the levels have, like, a pretty easy to understand, like, amount of branching to them. The backtracking, like, you know, where the way stations are, and the railways and all that are in pretty easy to remember areas. And there's not that many teleporters and shit, so you're not gonna lose track of how to get everywhere. Yeah, Mole Caves definitely takes a little bit, but yeah, I'm not like so lost that I'm like, I mean, even in Astronaut I was probably more lost. That game had a fucking map, I feel like, at times. Just because all of the art was exactly the same all the time, and there's like no landmarks or any unique stuff happening. It's a good, I guess, contrast, right? Like, that's a game I don't know where I am. I have to check a map to even know what's going on. In this game, it's like, I know where I am all the time. And where it's connected, just because every area and screen tends to be unique enough. It just doesn't feel nice. Glowing bee wanders the map. Okay. Yeah, they really did a lot of these, huh? A sand-filled temple of worshipping statues. Was this down at the Ouroboros HQ as well? Room directly east of the sand area fountain you jump into. Oh yeah, we still have to do that one. Sand area fountain. Oh yeah, gotcha. Okay. That'll be annoying to get to. Well, no. I guess you would just go out of the metro and then run to the top left. Alright, so we're looking for some bees. Are they gonna be on the far side? Might be here. At least they seem to always be the red ones. I could be wrong. Like maybe there was one or two that weren't, but... I think all you have to do is just change it so that the reds can spawn in a larger vicinity, and they're unique, and they disappear after you clear the fight, and then you get a moonstone from it. Simple as that. Just unique fights in the overworld. That's all. Granted, this only really matters for 100%, but I do think this game's best enjoyed getting 100%, so I guess it has a little bit more weight to it, but it's a pretty small thing still. I mean, you're gonna have to run around like, what, an extra 15-20 minutes to get these. Assuming you didn't get even more as you're exploring. I feel like I got in a fair amount of fights in the overworld. Especially after I found out there's moonstones, so... I'm hungry. Don't want to eat though. Brush my teeth. Maybe after this one I'll stop. We'll grab the rest in a bit. How many more do I need? 4? Oh, 3 after. We'll find out the last one she has to say. Oh lord. The super boss doesn't give one, does he? Fuck. It's just his own deal. No, I see. Yeah. Couldn't really see the cracks easily there. There's like one vertical one. That was it. Not visually as obvious for me. I'm used to this game having a bit more typical crack placement. Yeah, you're a child. I must have missed it in the VOD because I did fall asleep sometime. Just so boring, you know. Shame I wasn't there to chit chat about the game live. Well, I guess then you wouldn't be able to be here and chit chat about this. So. Sorry. I gotta laugh at you for all the Elden Ring shit you miss. Oh. It's funny. No, wait. I always think I just walk out of here, but it's not the case. I was in Bloodborne early as well. Gotta say though, the katana looks like it's doing pretty good work in the early game. The dual spears I was trying to do definitely wore off a little bit. They're not my comfort zone, but once I got the claws going, that was good. Katana seems like a solid gig. And one, it's not a competition. What the hell is this guy saying? One. No, I was much more methodical. You know me, I was scouring every fucking square inch before I think I ended up at that chest. My playthrough is very long. I don't think you'll be at it as long. I'm not saying you won't find as many secrets, I'm just a slower stop and talk kind of guy. Not my problem. He didn't jump, dude. You're weak. Torchless. I did go get my torch and horse a little quicker, I think, than he did. I did run around on foot for a while, but I think I'd seen just a little bit of the beta to know that I should do that. But the torchless was funny. I thought you were gonna be fucked in the torchless part, but I forgot the boss had a light in it. Ugh, excuse me. The cobalt or whatever. Or what? Was he all the way at the top? This whole fucking thing? I think this is the only other area I would say is like, okay. Like I think it's fun for one run. The puzzles are cool and unique, and they wouldn't really be if they didn't make it like this. I think there needs to be a shortcut. I can teach. Backwards roll. What is a backwards roll? What do you mean input it backwards? I just fucking roll like into the wall? Sliding off shit. I don't really get, like, even what's actually going on. Okay, I got rid of the spear and it worked. It is a long game, Manic. I mean, it depends on, you know me, I stop and talk a lot, but, no, it's very dense. There's a lot of content. It's all very fun and addicting, though. I'm about 60 hours in? 50, 60? But I'm going for 100%. Yeah, I'm about 60. I think we'll end it at like 60 or low 60s. I'm about done. Finish it tomorrow, but depends if you're 100%ing, but it's a very rewarding game to get everything in. Yeah, it's I mean, definitely. Ultra long, but never really gratingly long. It's not like boring at all. It's good times. Yeah, it's very beefy, which is what's so surprising about it. Like, it's quality the whole way through, I'd say. Reminds me of like a Crosscode or a Hollow Knight. Yeah, it's not even like that expensive either, so. Yeah, for it to be as addicting and just solid as it is, for how long it is, it's pretty impressive for, yeah, like an indie, like a 2D indie. It's good. There's like a few spots here and there where you'll have to do a little backtracking if you want 100% shit, but usually they don't make you go back through like really long line to do areas. I will not teach you. Should I just keep going then? Oh, skip. Oh. What do you mean? That's what I was doing before. I was gonna try not doing it this time. What do you mean? It's like shoot down or something? I need to do it to get up to the green. This is how I've been doing it since the beginning. Yeah, it's well worth it, man, I'd say. Some people have little qualms with the combat, but I think they're unfounded, unless you're just really, like, I mean, hard up on the more Hollow Knight way of doing it. More flashy, dashy kind of combat. It's just not a game that's about, like, a crazy combat, I feel like the combat's more than serviceable. It's totally fine. I'm not any like big complaints. It's just not a combat game. The same way La Milana's not. It doesn't really detract from it a big way. If this game had all the same move tech of something like a La Milana or not a La Milana, like a Hollow Knight, they'd have to like kind of inherently change how everything worked. It's not really like an excuse for it. I mean, it's just kind of how it is. So he's like over here. Dude, I really have to go through this thing again. Oh my god, it's like the worst puzzle, dude. I don't even remember a good way to do it. Just go bring everything up here over a really long period of time. Yeah, I've cheated it every time I've done it. I've cheated most puzzles in this game because you can, which is fun. Just means I don't want to like redo them though. And usually you don't have to. Oh really? I guess that makes sense. They do show you this at the beginning. I always took this more as just an example to show you how this would work for the The side puzzle where you get the stamina. But not really as a the main thing. It's kind of a diversion for me. Yeah. I heard the guy warp, I think. Maybe not, though. See farther in. Maybe that's a thing too. That would make it easier for some people to enjoy the combat. It's probably some of these abilities like the air flip. Probably get those earlier in the game. Or just have some of them be like something you can innately use. Once again, it's not a big deal to me about something. He's in there. The left first. I was gonna try to do the speedrun Skippy. Ooh, I'm very tired. My throat dying too. Oh, this guy. How do I get into him though? Oh, the hole, yeah. Surprised I didn't kill this guy before. Maybe he just goes really far away, is why. Disappeared and then just off my radar. Yeah. He ends up on the left. Oh, what an annoying guy to come back for. Oh, I got him. If only there was a quick way down. should really be able to just jump off the side of anywhere in this place. Great. This will be the last time we come to this castle. I'm exhausted, man. Alright, we'll see what she has to say. If they're like ultra easy, I'll do them right now, but if they're gonna take like even a couple minutes, we'll do them tomorrow before the boss. As a little warm up. It's like go kill a random person out in the world map, you know, like I'll just do it. Only 2 more. But I don't have to do them now. Oh my god, the stamina. Great. This couldn't be in a more annoying spot if she tried. The world map, the Terminator area. Anywhere? Outside the first temple in the game? Figured there might be something to climb there, but you did, Manok, which is great. You're pretty happy? Well, that's what I was going to do, but I never really bothered to do, like I said, a full search that wasn't related to notes. Never needed to happen, and now that we're here, it's like, they just tell me where to go. Oh my god. That switch needs to be on the other side, it's so bad. Yeah, well, good. Glad the Boozy's healthy. Sucks to see an innocent creature suffer it all. Yeah, we only came back here and used the spears for a single thing. Hitting the pots in the center room, I guess. Maybe if we came here and did a little bit more, maybe I would have thought of it, yeah. I just already had a game plan, just in and out. Was it out here? Like this? Can I even climb this? I think so. Well, what is the area? Because I already spear climbed this shit. Oh, so we have to go in and up. Yeah, I didn't even mess around. This was a totally different location. So we came back here for the golden artifact, which was on the bottom. I don't think this is where we want to be. That my ears bothering me. I did talk about climbing some shit with the spear in this temple. Here we are. Where does this lead? Oh, we gotta go all the way back. We'll go get the last moonstone while we're at it. Only one more. Then tomorrow we'll do the finale and the special 100% boss. Can't even jump, dude. Let's go buy this last thing. Alright. One session can provide an hour of light. I don't think the length is as important as really the size. Alright. Terminator area. I might start watching a bit of a speedrun for this before I sleep. Won't be able to get through it. I'll fall asleep in about 2 seconds from the feel of it, so I'm kind of curious. Because I mean, we've only got like 2 things left, so no spoilers to worry about as long as I don't watch like the tail end of it. Oh, is it pretty quick? Maybe I won't be able to. Is there like 100% runs? That would probably be really long. I'll have to look around. So am I just looking for random red fights out here? Yeah, I'll watch some of that. I don't have to run the risk of Jesus. I can watch a bit of that too. Just gotta make sure to skip the rest. Oh, there we go. Where'd it go? So they can be on gray, guys. Maybe makes sense. It's probably more like a true 100% or something. It's more fun to have the boss in there. Oh, cool. Let me rest here. I'm gonna save, and we'll do the walk to the final areas later. I'm not gonna do it right now. We can do it tomorrow as a warm up, if you will. Alrighty. Let me grab that achievement. I left 100 fish. Sleep everywhere. 9 different cats. Who? Do the right thing, especially when no one's looking. What's that? That's spoiled? Oh, I thought it was a fight like I missed or something. Tosh, is that dog guy? Man. It's not like it matters much. I'm just killing a guy I've already killed. I killed the refi boss. They really shouldn't show you those, though. Like, what the fuck? It's having me secret until you finish. I could get these. I'm not gonna get the 100 one. I could get this pretty easy. I might even just do it real quick. Am I gonna use these gold dragon scales? Probably not. If I want, I can just buy them. The sleep in a bunch of places, I got no idea where I'd miss that. So I'm not even gonna worry about it. I'm also missing a cat pet, apparently. Yeah, because if you didn't tell me... Oh, you do? Yeah, sure, you can tell me. Because if you didn't tell me, I would look through all the achievements. I'd be like, oh, what's all this? As most would. And they're unlocking all the way as you go. Rhoda's checkpoint, bottom tower level. Really? What? Still not enough. Like that food's that good. Well, the dick butter would probably be better to sell. It's alright. Alright, I guess we'll do that too. I'm like starving, ultra tired, I'm dying. I only had one meal today. This was just snacks. I had those Sour Patch Kids very recently too. Those are not filling at all. All for the content. My throat's dying. Tired, hungry, thirsty. A little less thirsty now. Did you just watch me miss this one? Or is this like a special one? This is the Rotus checkpoint. Yeah. Hidden back there, huh? I like how you can't see. Like they clearly are just. They just put something over these. You can't see the indicator. Should be going over them. I feel like not under them, but it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna catch 100 fish. Sleep wherever it's possible. Not worried about it. Because I would go for all the achievements if I didn't have to beat the game in under 4 hours. I think that's really cool and I'd like to watch it happen, but fuck that, dude. Alright. Thank you folks for watching. Tomorrow we'll do the final super boss guy for getting 100%, whatever that's gonna be. And then we'll do the finale. Or apparently we're gonna refight Dogman at least once, huh? And we'll see from there. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into a big spiel here. Show up on the 30th for me, please. People. Be good to chit chat with everyone. Talk about games. You don't have to show up. I'm just not